Well, hello again. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. I'm Lipinki, and this is kind of a sort of a challenge series. Just reviewing. This should be episode 5, but just to review the challenge for this is that I started with 10,000 in cash and a $100,000 loan debt, and I have to use old or small equipment for the first 3 years, basically through July of year 3. I can't take any new loans until I pay off the 100,000 and be past July of year 2. And we inherited field 1 from the family. It was the last bit of the farm we were able to keep, essentially. It's what I'm going with. So we currently have oats in here. The family farm is being sold, which, as far as the game is concerned, it's the starter farm here. We can use the yard until April of year 1. And for Farming Sim, if you don't know, it starts in August. So it's August through July. So we're only in the second month of the game, essentially, so far. And we have use of the Massey Ferguson combine until the end of December of year 1. And we're probably pretty much done with it already for the year. After that, either goes away or I have to buy it for 5% less than the value at the store at the time, whatever that happens to be. And the Deutz-Fahr tractor over here, kind of the same deal, but we have that until the end of July year 1. And then, same thing, either it goes away or we buy it for 5% less than the value of it at the store. If that happens, we kind of got to figure it out on our own. We can always just let them go and do our own thing, or we can choose to purchase them. So, as far as what I've actually gotten done so far, we came into town with that John Deere mower, this truck, this little cultivator that's on the back of the tractor, and a tiny little homemade flatbed trailer, which should be over here. Yeah, that little trailer there. So that's what we came into town with. I think the Deutz came with this. I don't remember if I bought this or not now. But I think I had that on it. I don't remember. Maybe we bought it. So anyways, yeah. So we've harvested our field a couple times. Actually once. We harvested the oats. It came with oats in it. That little field 1. Then we cultivated it. We found a collectible. Episode 2, we did a wood transport contract that was a struggle. We sold the oats because we needed to free up the combine and the truck. Couldn't store them anymore. I was going to try to store it, but we did a harvesting contract. There's no good small planter or seeder mods, low cost sort of things right now. So I keep getting stuck using the starter farm Great Plains one, which I don't particularly care for. Let's see. And we did a harvesting contract again, a couple of them. We bought the fertilizer spreader over here, this little guy. We bought the weeder. It's the smallest weeder there is that I can find right now. And we bought field 26 up here. and we set up camp up here too. This is where we live for right now. And when I was exploring, this field for purchase, I found this. For whatever reason, this UFO is here. And there's a couple collectibles. I already got one of them. I can't take that second one yet, though. I set some rules for doing collectibles. One, we kind of have to come by them. Like, I can't go hunting for collectibles around the map. And I can do one per month or episode. So whatever's leased. So right now, I found one in August in the first episode. I kind of went poking about the one of the sale points we were at. And then that was August in episode 1. And then last episode, episode 4, we moved into September. So I grabbed one of the ones over here. So I can't get that until we move into October. And then, let's say this episode we move into October, I go get that. Even if we move into November, I can't get it because it's the same episode. I can't get another one, rather. So yeah, that's that. And then, let's see, what else did we do? This had oats in it. We harvested this in episode 4. We did the collectible. We leased the small Massey Ferguson square baler that does the little tiny square bales for this. We picked those up and did a cultivating contract, which I actually have to collect, so let's do that right now. So that's that. It's raining, of course, so yeah, so currently the plan was collect that. We have to cultivate this and take a look at some contracts. Hopefully this rain goes away soon. When's it supposed to go away? Sometime between 8 and 10. So maybe I'll speed up time just a little bit. So, at the very least, let's at least get this. Let's get that cultivated, because then we can figure out what we're going to plant or do something there. I don't have any rules against leasing equipment, I don't think. Pretty sure we've been leasing the Great Plains cedar. I'm wondering if I should just lease it and hang on to it. Oh. Oh, it costs more. We'll have to take a look at the shop and the sales and see what's going on with any of this stuff. But, yeah. If you don't know, and I still haven't explored this whole map, so I really don't know much about it, but it's a very small, snug little map. A lot of tiny fields. There's some bigger ones, but a lot of tiny fields that are very close together. So it kind of works out using, doing anything with smaller equipment. And I'm waiting to see if they come out with any more like vintage, antique sort of equipment mods. Because I kind of like the series of vintage survival that Dagger Wind does, so those are nice. It's an interesting challenge. So yeah, I do want to try get the bigger one of this cultivator. And since it's supposed to be kind of a homemade thing, we'll just, we can just pretend that I, added to it, made it bigger. So, yeah, I'll get to doing this cultivation and be back with you shortly.
until it breaks, dig through the stone. Grip that wheel, we're grinding alone. Sweat and dirt, they'll never take. We're growing roots with every ache. Blade so dull like the
That is certainly a challenge. Yeah. 3 meter working width is definitely not the easiest. I think I missed a little tiny bit back here. A little circle there, yeah. Let's grab that. And that is done. We will head back over to the old family farm that we're losing. Cut through here. Yeah, we gotta, we need all kinds of stuff. We gotta upgrade this tractor. Gotta figure out some ways to make some money here. Swerving. I did find a baler mod. So we don't have to use the little, as nice as a square baler is, because you don't have to stop and unload. Yeah, I did find a older. I think I loaded it in. I'll take a look when we get back. I think it's a Class 66 or something like that. We'll take a look though. Gotta check the sales, because I don't remember what was there last time I recorded. It's been a little bit. Park back up over here. Alright, so we're in this menu, so we'll look at contracts. Can't do that. That's a big field. That'll take a while. That's, we have the street. That's the big field. We might do that. Fertilizing is one of those things that's kind of tough because, okay, harvesting. Man. Can't do those. I kind of wish they had some of the tiny fields as grass fields. Because I use that little John Deere. I don't want to use that for some of these. These fields are pretty big still. Alright, well, let's get in the store here. Sales. Nothing really for us. What do we got? Balers. Yeah, so this is what I used. Which, I mean, when you look at the size of the pickup compared to the rest of it, and then the size of the pickup compared to the rest of this, it's tiny. Yeah, here, 12,000. It only does 125 centimeter round bales. It's tiny, but it might do what we need it to do. I don't know if we're quite ready for that yet, though. What else did I load in? Got a bunch of tractors. The Deutz, Landini, Massey Ferguson. Let's see. You got the lower cost base game stuff here. How much are those? 58. They're not terrible. They're just slow. 160 to 225. How much is this? 190, so that's kind of in the middle. It's quite a bit more though. Does have the front linkage though. What else have I thrown in here? The John Deere 8000 series for large tractors. Yeah, up to 300 horsepower. So 90,000. Yeah, I mean that's way cheaper than all those. It only goes up to 300, but that's a significant difference. Yeah, so anyways, I'm sure there's some other stuff thrown about. So, need this rain to stop. All right, I'm going to fast forward until the rain stops. Okay, rain is done. I was poking through the menus too a little bit to see it's something to do. Should probably go do this. Sorghum. Go try and make our way up there. Alright, I'm gonna fight this my way up there, and I'll see you at field 12 for the sorghum harvest. Here we are. Just swerve through this grass to get over the past those signs. And traffic. Probably should watch that. So yeah, we're at the sorghum field and we're gonna start going because there's traffic. So yeah, I will get to this and I'll be back with you shortly.
Steel beast growls, engine roars loud and fierce. Rows of gold falling, no time for tears. Blades biting deep into the earth's skin. Harvest begins where the reapers spin. Massey's rage cuts through the endless dust. In its core lies a machine we trust. Breaking dawn fields soaked in silver light. We stand our ground.
Alright, well, that's part of it done. Of course, a lot more to go. And the combine's full. Gotta get the truck. So I'm kind of hoping there's going to be a good amount of residual sorghum available. And that for us to get a little bonus money on. But yeah, so back to the time lapse.
Sorghum dreams in the sunlight glow. Through the ruins where the wild winds blow. Fields of fire made rich with sweat and grit. Together we rise, together we commit.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully the rest of this fits. I really don't want to not have this fit. It should. I hope. Come on. I don't think it's going to do it. It's going to be a little tiny annoying bit. There it is. So frustrating. Alright. Well, at least this truck is fast. Almost done. So I think this was like 3,000 something. It's not bad. But yeah, at least the rest of this will fit in the truck. You know what, might as well just zip it up real quick here. And then we'll finish the unload. Yeah, it was a little sketchy getting here. I probably should use that or trailer. But it's just so much messing around. God, this unload's so slow. Alright. Shut it off for now, save gas. Alright, let's get this off. Nope, that is the wrong vehicle. I don't know why the lights were on. Now we're in the right vehicle. Digging up this guy's field. We'll get this over to, I forget which sale point this is. Is it farm? Kinda wanna look at the names again. I think there's like farm and farm 2 or something. Gotta look at what that is. Not quite sure what that is there. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, 1265 bonus. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. This will go back to the farm momentarily. I do want to see what's over here, though. That's the bakery? Interesting. There's nothing... There's nothing there, though. It's just a little building. It's like no storefront. And it's got this guy being great. Well, no, that's jank. There's no collision on that rail. Dude, you can't knock over the garbage cans. Alright, back to the farm with the truck. Alright, let me get this back, and then I will grab the combine and get that back, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so I changed my mind, and I have now moved the truck over to the gas station over here. because we are going to do the contract that is right here. The only other combine harvest contract right now. It's probably going to be the last for a while, maybe until, I don't know if the what you call it, you know, NPC owned fields still follow crop calendar. Ooh. Am I doing straw or not? No, I can't pick it up anyways, I don't think. I think that's a mod, you need to be able to do that. So, careful with your straw. Alright, well, here goes another slow, well, it shouldn't be as bad, it's a very narrow strip, but another harvest. I'll be back with you shortly.
Fields of endless sweat, muscle tears to pain, sunrise to sunset, harvest never in vain. Blades cut through the stalks, grain falls to the floor, axes in our hands, power, we crave more. Strength of iron will, fury in our veins, cut down every field, conquer all the graves.
Here we go. That's that. I didn't mean to get out. I want to shut that down. And yeah, we're over by our newer field here. So let's get the truck. Go unload this oats. "40 miles an hour across the field. Probably not safe. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, that sorghum was quite a bit there. It's pretty good. Pretty good load. That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Shut that off. And I think we are going to the same sale point. We are going to farm. So that's farm. Oh, that's large farm. Farm and large farm. Alright, let's go to farm. There we go. It's like, why isn't it tipping? Only 812, but for the size of the load there, wasn't even a full truck here. So, all right, this time I promise I'm gonna take this truck back to the farm. We'll go this way this time. Yeah, I'll take this back. Sideswipe that guy, and he went the wrong way. Pulled into the dealer instead of, I don't know whose field this is, but guess what? It's fine. Yes, anyways. I'll get this back, and I will get the combine back, and then I'll be back with you. Okie dokie, we are back. So we have 2 contracts to collect. It's pretty good, along with those bonuses. Yeah, I would love to be able to do. What is that for? We are not doing that. No, thank you. I would love to be able to do sorghum or soybeans. I wonder if I could pull it off. How much is this thing? 49.5. This is also 49.5. And this I could do sorghum or soybeans. We can do that with the Massey Ferguson. Can we run it though? 150 horsepower. No, we cannot. And I think it's heavy. 150, 200. Everything needs a lot of horsepower. We don't have that yet. That's the problem. I forget what we have. What do we have? What was that thing? Deutz-Fahr. We have 65 horsepower. And none of these even go high enough. Not even that goes high enough. Was that 45,000? Man, I need at least that probably. 91.5. Woof. Hmm. 74 for that. I wonder if we could just lease this. 3,000. Oh man, we could get so much more done. So much more could get done. Oh man, I really want to plant something up here. We have to. We got to get something in. All right, let me think about it. Let me think about it. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here's the plan. we are going to lease this. And I mean, it was made in 98. That's 27 years old. 26, 27 years old. So guess what? I do want to use the smallest, but guess what? That's ridiculously expensive, and I don't know why. Capacity, maybe. So we use this one. It's only half meter wider. So this is a pretty substantial lease cost for this stuff. Do we have? We have fertilizer. And we have seeds. So hopefully this'll do. I think we're gonna do sorghum. Because we're not doing seasonal. I have seasons off. Sorghum, I was going to do sorghum or soybeans. And sorghum is high December, January-ish time. And that's perfect for planting right now. Where soybeans is like June. So, you know, maybe we'll do soybeans closer to, that's what, February or something. We have to plant that for soybeans. So I think it's 4-month growth. I have to double check soybeans. I just checked sorghum and it's 4 months. So, all right, what do we, oh, that was a useless little bag. 3 liters were in it. All right, back to the fertilizer. Hopefully that should be enough, I think. Sorghum. Alright, I think what I'm actually going to do too is hang on to this tractor. It's going to cost us a little bit each month. But I think that'll be fine. Maybe that's what I'll do for vehicle leases. You know, maybe we got to keep it for 3 months or something. So that'd be what? Including the month we're in, so September, October, and November, I can return it. When December? I don't know. November, December. Probably December, right? So we're going to go do sorghum in our field up here. And then after this, I think we will probably weed it. I think that'll be our best bet. I need a better way to get in there. I wish there was like a cut through. Kind of go up and back around here. I've never used this seeder actually, so let's see how this goes. What do we got to do? Unfold it. All right. Let's do our steering assist. I'll do the middle first. That's what it wants the AI to do, so I think that's the way it intends you to do it. Sorghum, turn on. Line up and lower. Yeah, I feel like soybeans uses a lot of seeds too. So that might not, I don't know. Might not work too well, but you know, that gets harvested in the summer anyway, so we'll stick with the sorghum for now. And our other field, our original field number 1, has, I think, oats again. And oats are December, January as well. And they were planted. I want to say they were. Did we plant those last month? They had to be because they're germinated. They're growing. And make sure we're getting that there. Back up here. A little awkward getting around that. Haven't had to deal with that previously. Drive around this guy's field, but it's fine. It's just, that's what we just harvested that, so. I was thinking about doing a sewing contract since we have this. But, they don't pay very well for what's out there. And I'm not sure it would even cost the price of the seeds. Which, I mean, you know, whatever's left over anyways would be ours to use for our own stuff, but still. It's quite pricey for stuff, so. Anyhow, I'm yapping again. Let me finish this up and then I'll be right back with you.
Hands in dirt, under sun's blaze, sweat and toil, relentless days, crops to sow, ferocity bold, life in fields, stories unfold. Plant the seeds, watch them grow, through the storms, power show, rough hands, iron will, field of dreams, fight until plow through soil, breaking ground, hardships roar, harsh and loud, harvest dawns, strength revealed.
Alright, so that's that. That's that done there. Yeah, let's head back to the farm. I'm a little annoyed that I had to do this. But there's no small seeders or planters or, you know, small, low cost, whatever, old in the mod hub yet. So I didn't really want to have to use a larger tractor like this, but you know, I also didn't want to just keep doing oats because I feel like that's what we would have had to do. You know, we could do obviously wheat or barley, but those take longer, and I kind of need the quick turnaround right now of the I guess they're all technically like spring planted crops, but they're like 4-month growth periods. So we need that quick turnaround. Let me unload. Didn't really need to do that, but we will return the cedar because it's going to be, I don't know, is it worth keeping it? It's $2,500. $4.95 per day. We could use it again in what, 3 or 4 months, 3 or 4 days, same thing. Let's say 4 months just to go out all the way. That's what, $2,000. Hmm. You know what? Let's hang on to it for now. I'm gonna stick it over here next to the wall there, keep it company. You know, I'll just park that there because what I'm gonna do is take the little tractor because I don't want to put hours on those leased vehicles. Drop that. Oh, that really falls, huh? We are gonna take the cedar, not cedar, the weeder up, and let me move these out of the way. Yeah, super strength cheating, I get it. We're just shoving it out of the way. How about that? So we will take the weeder up there. Woo, squirrely. I don't really have a front weight on this, but probably should. Yeah, I will see you up at the field because this is running a little longer than I wanted it to. Alright, here we are. Now, when I hop off and look, there should be, yep, there was. It's very spotty, so it's hard to find. There, saying weed in the lower right there, weed growing. Now I like doing stuff like this on when it's already partially grown and you can see the weeds. You know what? Let me just do. I'm just gonna basically do the whole thing up and down, but then I'll do the what you call it, the outermost headland. So you know, like if you watched my series on Zalanka, I have the hoe on that, and it's just very satisfying to, you know, go over the weeds and you basically just delete them from your field. So, a little off here. So I will get this weeding done, and again I'll be back with you shortly.
Under blackened sky, small weeder cuts, fury
Alright, this is the last little bit of it here. There's actually some weeds at the very edge of the field that it's been catching, it looks like. That little pink one, the yellow one, they just disappeared. So, I don't know if you can... Is it just leading from the meadow grass? Let me try it on this here. There's all these yellow and pink. That's interesting. Never seen that before. I wonder if it'll do it off our property. No? Huh. It looks like it knocked down a bunch of stuff. That's really strange. I've never seen that before. It's like it took it down a growth level for the grass. Alright, well, I will see you back at the farm. And we are back. Park up the weeder here. Turn that off. I think we're going to be done for the day. Let's check our finances. I'm not quite sure where our loan's at. We still have the full thing. Yeah, all that miscellaneous, that's all the setup stuff. Yeah, slow start. We've only progressed through 1 month so far. Did I fertilize? I did not. This has to be fertilized again. Yeah, let me go do that actually before we finish up. Because yeah. Woo, whipping it. Alright, what's my best bet? Out to the road. Cut through the grass. Yeah, we'll at least have taken care of all of the things on our farm then that we pretty much have to do for this month. So next episode maybe we can move on and see what else we can get into. I'm wondering, we do have crop destruction on, but it should only be the first growth stage, so it shouldn't do any crop destruction. Steering assist. There's our lines. That's what I want. Oh, I hate that. How much did I get done? Oh, look, I gave somebody else some free fertilizer. If anyone's watched again my what you call it series, Zalanka, I've done that with fertilizer. Just driving across the road here, whipping it. But I think the problem is because for this little sliver, I missed a little bit over there, but I'm gonna, reduce my working width. Oh, I'm lined up perfectly. And then I forget to set it back. Alright, let's do this. Actually, that looks like it wasn't planted. No, I still miss. You know what? Forget it. It's fine. So let's put that back. Do a little like that. So maybe next time I take it, it will be set to the minimum, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, we're definitely going to go park back up in the episode. Hopefully, I can get this trimmed down a decent amount, because this recording itself is an hour and 42 minutes. So, park this guy back up over here. Alright. That's that. So, yeah, we'll, it's in the way, big truck. We'll see you next time in Lipinki.